something from nothing. Got more money than everybody who ever said anything bad about him. Okay? Listen, right now there's a comment from Brother VCR. For those who don't know, this brother be holding it down for the spoken word scene, for the cultural scene, for hip-hop. A lot of y'all might have heard about this through this brother right here. You understand?
Thanks, Jamal. And thank you for putting this panel on. You know, thanks for everybody coming out here. Recently, I've been a little teed off because, you know, it's been years since I tried to put the word out, you know, for folks and trying to get people to come in, check out these events, especially with poetry, because, you know, hip hop, that's like, you know, that's like one of the children of poetry. For those who don't know, if anybody heard The Last Poets, Lost Prophets, Gil Scott Heron, Sonia Sanchez, Askia Torre right here. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, and I don't want to, you know, just try to toot my own saxophone or anything like that. But, you know, I've been trying to put out so many events here in Boston, in the hood, mind you. You know, no disrespect to like Cambridge or anybody else, but I want to keep mine where my people are at. You know, I want to put it out there, either in Roxbury or either Mattapan, Dorchester, what have you. And all I ask for folks is just come out and support your people. You know, I don't have like a big name. Nobody's on a big bill or anything like that. Because I believe if it was, I have a feeling folks will come out. You know, that's just my personal belief. But, you know, with me, I try to come out and to support whoever I try to support. I don't have a car, I'll let you know. I don't have a car. I take the bus, the train, the trolley. I even run, even to get to your joint. You know what I'm saying? Folks that have cars don't even come out. I don't know, it's like there's like a,
early.
That's what I'm saying, it seems like there's a Mason-Dixon line between the piano factory and you know, and Slade. And you can't step over that line. Oh snap, that's the hood. I can't go over there. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna kill you. Just come out and just support. You know what I'm saying? And I guarantee you, tonight when I go to that Middle East and I see cats out there blowing the freestyle and get on that mic, those same cats should have been here listening. You know what I'm saying? I'm just upset because I got like a little over 300 folks on my mailing list. And I've been putting out events. I had an event called Millennium this past May. Had Kiki Breed like up in there. One of the illest female MCs out there. These cats like, oh, Kiki's up there, I'll be there. They didn't show up. I come up to them, what happened? You didn't show up. I thought you was gonna be there. Oh man, I got things to do. All this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee those same cats will be at the Middle East. Want to get on the mic and freestyle, spitting nonsense. Too afraid to come out and support and check out a panel discussion and get some knowledge and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say. I'm sorry. Peace.
I just want to say much love to VCR and Cindy Diggs. They're very supportive of the hip hop. I know I've talked to Cindy on many occasions. I mean, she's frustrated, but I refuse to, you know, have Cindy give up on hip hop or give up on the scene. VCR, I see him trekking to mad events. He is the one of the major spoken word, you know, promoters in and hip hop promoters in Boston. He is doing it. I mean, we need to all do what he's doing. We need to support each other. His mailing list, you know, I mean, definitely had some of my events on there. Events going on in the city and beyond, because you got New York on there too. So definitely, you might want to even give the address or something to join or something like that, because it keeps the network going, it keeps support going. And I just want to give major props to Cindy and VCR for supporting the hip hop scene. And we need to come out and support them, because I was actually hosting that Millennium, and I know you expressed your frustration to me about, you know, I mean, you were thorough with your promoting and hustling your flyers and all that. And it's just very unfortunate. We need to wake up. We need to do something. We need to all, not just sit there and nod our heads. We need to, be part of hip-hop. What does KRS-One say? You are hip-hop. We need to, really listen to that and do our own part.
Can I just say one thing? Cindy? Cindy, do you mind if I give you my email address? Because I feel your spirit and I see what, what you're attempting to do, what you are doing. And a lot of people take things seriously. And, you know, Uno will tell you, I'm open. Whatever you feel like you want to do. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I didn't give up, I just went on to the next level.
No doubt. Oh, okay, but my thing is we want to go with you to the next level. I mean, I don't look at anything that I do or have done as a failure. Long as I can reach one individual and raise their consciousness level 1 iota, I'm fine. I can live with myself. But my email address is xminister. You want me to just give it to you later?
Yeah.
Okay, for anyone else, it's xminister, xminista @hotmail.com. That's xminista @hotmail.com. Don't send no love letters, don't, you know,
Or with the viruses.
just, you know, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm going to say this from the heart. The Public Enemy as an institution is beyond race, creed, class, color. It's an institution for us all. That's how I view hip-hop. When we first came out, nothing but white people in the audience for the first year and a half. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all to think that it's some black thing. We talk when white people here talk about our people. Do you understand what I'm saying? If we're sharing our culture, our subculture called hip-hop with you, then you become part of that. Are you following me? So I don't want you to get turned off by that. But it's become an institution now. We all share it. We all need to take care of it. Am I right or wrong? And it seems like right now, we need to take it back from those that don't give a damn about hip-hop. Are you following me? So, with thinking spirit, I'm feeling that. And I think that's what we're all feeling. Am I right or wrong? We need to get hip-hop back and put it back, or black right on this black track. You understand what I'm saying? Are you following me? Yeah. All right, here you go, bro.
Now with this short time that we got left, because time check, what time we got, somebody? 7:45. We're gonna deal straight up. I mean, what we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Well, let me say, I'm committed to do, from where I'm at in Atlanta and in New York, for Boston, I'm willing to do whatever is necessary to see it move forward. With my resources, whoever y'all need me to contact or tap on the shoulder, or short of whipping their ass, just let me know. You understand what I'm saying? And I'll do that. And that's my commitment to Boston.
And that's what
that's the least I can do.
Y'all can bank on that.
But now I put myself out there. Y'all gotta meet me halfway. Don't leave me out there by myself. Y'all follow me, especially the men. Be a man and meet me halfway, for real.
My commitment, wherever you need me at, I'm there. And everybody know me. Everybody know me. I live in Roxbury. If you need me there, I'm there.
These brothers are speaking, like, you know what I mean? That's how it all. Go post.
First of all, I'd like to, say, again, thanks for what's going on here. But the one thing we need to do is to keep the dialogue going. We got to have that, and that's how we're going to keep it going. But one thing I learned in my tenure in the NOI, Nation of Islam, and I learned from Minister Don Muhammad something very wise. He said to me that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad told him, the first thing is, if you want to stand up for black people, you first have to stand up to black people, because we are our #1 enemy. And I hear us talking about, the other man, but if we learn the master self, then he is nothing. And he cannot control us, but the control that we give him over us, Because, as you said that the, darker germ is the dominant and the lighter germ comes from the darker, that's just a lesson for us to teach us what is in us. In us is a duality of light and dark, of positive and negative. And we must learn the master self. And once we learn the master self, then everything else is no issue to us. And on the issue of these other rappers or whatever what's going on in the industry, we need to step up to them. That's bottom line. You know what I'm saying? It's a war going out, like we said, it's a war going on out there, and there's going to be casualties. We got to accept that. Everyone's not going to make it. There's going to be casualties, but we got to be men and women and warriors and be willing to step up to the challenge. So, let's keep the dialogue going and let's make this happen. Peace.
I want some final words from the panel and just get an agenda on what can we do, seriously. I mean, I would like a commitment. I feel like, I know that me and Venom, we could do a song together. We could go on tour together. I want to know from Jonathan, I mean, can we get some legal perspective from you? I mean, what can you offer, like a training service or something, one time or something, for artists and people who's interested in order to, you know, further their knowledge of this Babylon we in?
Yeah, I would definitely be willing to do that. Again, I'm here kind of wearing two different hats. I do some entertainment law on one side. If y'all want to get together and put together some type of seminar on some of the legal considerations and business considerations of how to go about getting a record deal, if that's your aspiration, I don't know that it is. And the other side of what I do is really an alternative to a major record label situation and trying to empower independent artists through hitmeoff.com. So there's really, I guess, two different areas. I can certainly talk to people if, Jamal, you're very good at organizing these things. So I would definitely do that if heads want to come together for that. But hitmeoff.com will definitely continue to be an alternative for true hip-hop artists to gain control over their media, their music, our music, and putting that power in our hands so that we can make it what we want. And I think we're getting close to taking steps in that direction. The online stuff has a long way to go. I'm sure Griff can attest to that too. But that's definitely a huge empowerment vehicle for us to make this thing what we want it to be.
Now, James, do you feel like we can do some sort of alliance? Can this side of Massachusetts and Western Mass link up? Can we get some Roxbury to Springfield connection? What's going on?
I think so. I mean, we've had that in the past when I was doing stuff with Cindy Diggs down here, coming down for the conferences, coming down and doing stuff with O'Neill when they were main ingredient, when we were doing New England Tastemakers. So those things have happened in the past. Those things can still happen. I still do the New England Tastemakers right now in Hartford. And we're trying to come back to Boston and do Providence as a monthly forum for folks in the entertainment industry to come together. New artists come out, play your music for the DJs, for the retail folks, so they can make an informed decision whether they want to buy your product or give you the information back to say, hey, you got a hit here, we can play it for you before you spend that money. So with Tastemakers, yeah, we can do that. And we can link Boston and Maine and everybody else to come together, because we invite the commercial DJs, we invite the all-important college DJs, which sometimes get left out of the mix now, except for underground hip-hop. But also that when cats are putting out their new projects, making sure that they have cuts that are radio-friendly, to give the DJs options to play a couple different things in the album. The internet stuff is great. I think with some of the other showcases and stuff, we can do some things. I mean, I've stayed the same person all these years. Where I'm down the network and do stuff with everybody. That has not changed.
Thanks.
I mean, you'll see when I pass up the Tastemaker flyers how many folks are involved with putting the event together. And some of the cats that are doing the event are like, hey, once a month, put your differences aside, your personal differences. It's about developing the market to make people want to come here and want to buy what we're putting out.
Yeah, thanks. And with that too, pause for 1 second. O'Neill, Truth, and Esther, all together now. Do we think that something could go down now like Boston Goes Deaf or something? Is it possible that we could put out a record, a compilation of a whole bunch of artists that could maybe come out on Brick, that maybe could be promoted by Metro Concepts, that could be maybe, you know, combating what we already got going on? So that, I mean, are these types of things possible? Am I a dreamer? What?
It could easily happen. There's quite enough talent. We could do triple albums easily with the number of artists that are out there. The question is, can we get motivated? Can we get a distributor to want to spend the dollars to get production?
Would land speed spend the dollars? What do you think?
I don't own land speed.
I know, I'm just asking your expert opinion.
I don't think anyone on this panel can.
But you have dealings with them on a pretty frequent basis, correct?
Not me.
Not you. True.
I mean, we could probably make it happen, but the artists have to also make it happen. Second thing we ever put out was a compilation, and it was not, you know, like people were talking about, I think someone over here was talking about professionalism. It took months even to, you know, get the submissions, and I was thinking, you know, kids are gonna be hungry. I was thinking I was gonna get more demos and more things than I'd have to, you know, decide people couldn't be on it, and it was like, instead it was like hunting to get extra
Now,
songs
just
on
to
this
know,
record.
what was that compilation and who, because I know knowledge, so
That was the Rebel Alliance LP in '97.
name some people on it.
Mr. Lift, Esoteric, people like that.
Now, for me, what I can say from my side of the fence now, because this is the part where I say the two different sides of the fences, right? See what I'm saying? Venom, you got Uno the Prophet, you got LMP, you got T-Max, you got Omen, you got the back of this flyer right here. Now, we can damn sure start there. I know. We got Street. We got about 50 other brothers that I know. We got BME, which stands for Boston Massacre. We got Roxbury Rituals. We got Kiki Pre-Flight. We got Natural Bliss. I mean, you know, so to me, like we said, we definitely got the talent. And now, can we put something out that is like, to me, what I say, like the true home, the true best of underground hip-hop, what's happening, like more reflective and more indicative of the people who's in the trenches of what's happening. Can we make this happen?
I really challenge the individual artists. I mean, the people you speak of are no different than myself. You know, I used to be an engineer. I left that to do music. You know what I mean? If you want to put it out, I mean, why are you looking necessarily for someone else? I mean, it's not that hard to put out records these days.
Okay, I'll put out my own.
I get sent about 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 records a week,
Right.
of poor quality, of people that just are looking for advice, and I have no problem giving that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I can't say I'm going to burn these all on one CD and go down to Fat Beats Distribution and say, please put this out. I know there's 200 people in Boston that'll buy it. That's not wise business.
No doubt.
You know what I mean? So I really challenge these artists because it's not that hard these days to put out a 12-inch. 88.9 is definitely going to support. Jammin' does support at times. But commercial radio, I mean, that's not the answer anyway. If you're an underground artist, you're an indie artist,
I
you
think
start
that,
at the
I
top.
think that what the brother says is true. It's not that hard. But I know to me, I drive like, boy, I drive like my last name, Andre. But to somebody who don't know how to drive, that shit might be hard. Okay? So what I'm going to say is, that type of expertise, I know to you it's not hard because you've been doing it. So we got to get Jonathan, O'Neal, James, Truth together. This is what I'm trying to do. So we can put all this together so we can make it not hard for these cats who I know got the talent. The talent ain't an issue. Talent is there. I got cats who rap circles around people who rap in circles around other people. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to make this forward now and make it a reality. And this is what I'm saying. We need to come out here with something. What a skier passed to me right here, and this is why the elders is here. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying, what are we going to do? Form a Metro Boston organizing committee composed of panelists plus audience. That's pretty simple, huh? With Ali. All right? So this is what we're going to do. We need to now form a committee of brothers who's going to make it happen. People, sisters, I say brothers, that's like, you know, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, that's my own sexism. I'm going to reject that. I'm going to reject that. Brothers and sisters, we all got to come together and make this thing happen. Soldiers. Now that's non-sexual, right? Sister got a comment, and then we're going to get a couple comments from people, and then we got to get up out of here.
No, I just wanted to say that not only do I write plays, but I'm also a choreographer. And I do artist development for Water Productions, which is when all truth enters reality. And the person who is the CEO of that company is Smitty, and he's with the Health Communications Project. So I just wanted to let you all know that I'm available for consulting. And I am not money driven, but the criterion is make your word bond.
I heard that. I heard that. That means say what you mean what you say.
Touch on something real quick. Just on behalf of Venom Entertainment, we're one of the groups that, thankfully has been getting spins on 88.9 pretty much since we started. And, a lot of people in Boston, us being in Boston, pretty much 90% of our time spent, a lot of people in Boston approach us, groups, and say, yo, how y'all getting spins on 88.9? Basically it's because we take the initiative to go to 88.9 and ask for the spins and actually get them the music. And another thing that I just wanted to, touch on that's real important is there is a big thing going on where it's like, oh, there's Cambridge rappers and there's Boston rappers. And us being Boston rappers, you know, we hear about it a lot from the Boston perspective. You know, where they say, oh, yo, we from Boston, oh, F them Cambridge cats and this and that. Without realizing that it's bigger than that, man. It's Massachusetts, you know what I'm saying? Cambridge and Boston is right here. People are being shot in Cambridge, they're being shot in Boston, the same. And, exactly, you know, it's very important that we realize that the industry that we're trying to help build and create here is Massachusetts on a whole. To put us on the map is, so to speak, that we're trying to get on. And the only way that that's going to happen is through collaborations with me, through music. You know, for instance, Check, we've been talking forever. We like each other's music. We got to get down and do something. You know, Tuesday, I'm going to the studio with Ill and P. We're going to do something. You know, so we're actually trying, on our behalf, Venom Entertainment being a Boston group, we're trying to take the steps to do whatever we got to do to make that bigger than just Boston, Cambridge, and this and that. Because either way, our people are all dying in the streets. And the only way that we're going to create jobs for our own people is to do our thing together.
All right, I want to respond to F-Dog from Venom. I just want to say that, yes, he does get spins on 88, 99, and it's not that hard. I mean, check marks, schizophrenia, so many people. Me, definitely, I love Boston hip-hop. I grew up listening to WERS before I even imagined being on it, so it's so dear to my heart. So I definitely want to do what I can to help out good Boston talent. And I just want to say specifically about Venom and others, but I'm right here on the panel, and they did mention that you do get spins, that they come at me in a very professional manner. They got their ish together. You know, they're building relationships. Don't just come up and say, yo, play my record, it's hot. You know, like, okay, you know how many times it's not just me, I'm sure everyone else has had a radio show or something like of that sort. But I mean, they're interested in build relationships, you know. I mean, we need hot music to play, and you need us to play it. So when you realize that, and that's all you need, you know. Send it to ERS, you know, come to me, ask me for my email address, you know, let's talk about it. If you're an artist, if you know somebody who's an artist. We need hot music to play. I mean, people get tired of hearing the same old Boston artists over and over and over again. We definitely want new artists to come up. So I just want to be professional and just, you know, have good music.
And there's stations like 88.9 all across the country. I mean, it's community-based college stations that are playing, you know, cutting-edge independent hip-hop, independent music, and I want to make a point of quality control, because you're in the studio for an hour and you're walking out with 5 songs doesn't mean they necessarily need to be on the air. You know what I mean? Quality control is really important for indie artists, because you're going up against, you know, some people that are mixing down their records, mastering the records, and spending, you know, $10,000 an hour on
which goes back to resources once again, and also too to raise another question. Let's not pretend like radio players is this thing that's like a free rights that's guaranteed to all or nothing like that. You know, when I put my song out, Kill Whitey, people didn't even want me to leave that shit in their mailboxes at the radio station. You understand what I'm saying? So let's not pretend like we can just give them something that's good and you know it goes on. It has to fit into whatever the format is of the radio station. Now, no matter, you can answer this. No matter, you go to Emerson, right? You pay tuition at Emerson, right? Can you do what you want on Emerson Radio?
Can I do what I want?
On Emerson Radio. Or if you mess up when they kick your ass out, tuition and all. Seriously.
Well, I can pretty much do what I want. For the most part, I have control over my show, but there are, you know, some limitations. I mean, we're not supposed to play swears. But pretty much, I mean, I bring my own music. The music you hear is my own music for the most part. And Metro Concepts, you know, just supply us with some of the joints and stuff like that. So we can pretty much, it's pretty much free form.
Can you advertise? I mean, can you just be like, yo, on their Michael story on 381W?
I mean, we do have the night watch report, which we do, like, it's free, you know, and then also, like, I mean, you were up on Tuesday, we had, like, 3 hours of, like, everybody that did, you know, so, you know, that's something, too. I mean, we don't, you know, we can't advertise, but, I mean, we can definitely promote stuff and support stuff that's going on in the community.
All right, give thanks. All right, now a lot of people have been patiently waiting for questions. Some of y'all are them. Y'all didn't know that everybody was asked to come to the side. So you're going to have to state your question about 10 seconds or less. Go.
It's really not even a question. Get this mic on? Is that everything?
Yes.
Go ahead. It's on. It's on. It's on.
how you can hear me. It's not a question, it's more of a statement. None of us in this room will be seriously taken unless old business is handled first. That old business is giving props to the first black person who died for this country, Crispus Attucks. The man doesn't have his own individually marked grave. None of us, if we choose to be great in this city of Boston, will ever get that greatness because we haven't given our props to our ancestor. It's just that simple. Me, I've been here repping hip-hop, house music, b-boying, graph, skateboarding, the whole nine, since '80. Do I get props from y'all? Yes, great, that's fine. But props from y'all don't pay my rent, bottom line. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting choked up, excuse me. But old business, again, needs to be taken care of first. Then all of us as children from that generation who have made it thus far will get what we need. It's just that simple.
The brother brings up a good point of ancestors. So this is why Uno the Prophet is Nat Turner Devil Burner and not Don Corleone, you know, Ming Wong Fu from the Wu-Tang Clan and none of them other things. You understand? I had to pick an ancestor that represented the attributes that I'm bringing forward through hip-hop, which is revolution and insurrection and taking the head of those that oppress you. Give thanks. Give thanks.
I'm glad to see this type of thing on the real. My name is Nasty. I know a lot of y'all don't know me, even a couple of cats on the panel. But on the real, I came back from New York. I was an engineer. I worked with everyone from Mobb Deep to Big Pun to Dead Prez to, I mean, you name it. I worked with them in the studio. And I came home to do music because I'm going to tell y'all one thing. That industry right there will take your shit. Believe me, whether it's your soul, your heart, whatever. So I walked away from that industry to do my own thing, to do my own music with my own brethren and my own peoples like that. So just on the outside looking in, I was born in Boston, and I went to New York to follow a dream on the real. And when I saw that that dream was a bunch of bullish, I had to step back and go home. So I came home. One thing that I can extend to all of y'all is that industry, don't sweat it. You know what I mean? It's on you to create an industry. If you got a product, get out there and do your grind. It's just like a politician. When he wants to get votes, he goes out and shakes hands and kisses babies. Do you understand? So there it is. You have to get out on your grind. This ain't about, oh, yo, do this for me, do that for me. Get out on your grind and make it happen. That's why I came home, to make it happen. You know what I mean? I see artists with budgets galore, wasting the shit. Just wasting it. Coming 3 hours, 4 hours late, whatever. You dig it? So it's like, yo, it's on you. Remember, everything starts with one. There is no zero. You can't start a boxing match at round zero. There is no zero. You can only start at one. And that one is you. You. All y'all. Everyone. Me included, of course. So that's all I really had to say. I'm glad that this is going down. You got to make it an annual thing to really make some progress. For real.
And we gotta make it quarterly. Can I build on that over here? I'm in the panel.
On the panel, yeah, go ahead.
And you know, I just want to say, we talk a lot about music. This isn't about music. This is about building a movement. Somebody over here said movement. You know, and I'll speak from what I do. There's a reason this magazine is not in Tower Records, but it's in Funky Fresh. It's in Smoking Grooves. It's in Skippy White's. I'm looking at these people in this room, people that we work with, that everyone else here got to connect with, and none of them are musicians. Miss Cindy Diggs, Mother Hip Hop, Sherazade King. How many of y'all know about Project Think Different? I got a list here. Jamal, of course, Nomadic, Matt from Gymnastics. There's a lot of people here that aren't musicians. This isn't about music. We're not here to talk about music. We're here to talk about hip-hop. Music is a big part of it, but let's not get caught up on that. Because an artist is not going to lead a movement by himself or herself, and we shouldn't be looking for those people. We should be looking to the other people that are in the community. I just want to bring it back to that. Let's not get caught up on music. It's not about music. Music is a money maker. That's what music is, and it's culture. Let's bring it back to the culture and the community.
Right.
Now we've gone over time. I'm sorry. We're going to have to really cut this short. A lot of people have been waiting to make comments. This brother is one of them, and I got to defer to the brother because he got a daughter. We need to hear from the fathers.
Peace, everybody. My name is Hassan. I go by Algebra, and I'm a hip-hop artist. A couple of people know me on the panel. I would like to to recognize Cindy Diggs among the audience and Kiki Breathe Life for talking to the youth. You know, that's one of the solutions here, and like my man was saying, bigger than music, you understand? So let's keep on, you know, talking to, you know, the little babies, you know, to talk about the babies.
I'd like to make a comment real quick. To elaborate on what Ben said earlier, I mean, a lot of people spend a lot of time just, you know, focused on, you know, just, you know, their hood or their street or their city. But honestly, I'm from Brooklyn, New York originally, and I came out here when I was a teenager. And when I came out here, I was in Hyde Park and I moved to Malden, Massachusetts. I can't go to Brooklyn and, you know, reach out to the kids that are over there. I can't, you know, go in the midst of Boston every day and reach out to the kids over there. So I reach out to the kids that are in my cipher at that time. If I'm in Malden, Massachusetts, and there's a 15, 20 young female teenage girls that are in need of my help, then that is what I'm going to do at that time. It's not where you're from, it's where you're at. And that's the most important thing, so.
All right. I want y'all to put your hands together for each of these panelists right here. All right? I want y'all to keep that going to Professor Griff, the public enemy. I want y'all to keep that going to Roger Senator, the Bill Massachusetts. I want y'all to keep that going to the Stuart Torres, co-founder, Black Arts.
Somebody get yourself in here.
Y'all hard to know.
Hands to the wall.
Come on up with me, right there, y'all. All right, listen, very important now, very key. I need to give y'all some instructions that y'all need to hear and follow very keenly. First of all, these people have been very gracious from MIT because we've gone over time, okay? So we need to exit this joint quickly, orderly, and all that. On the way out, you can check up some of the tables, but we gotta be out, buy some support from the vendors. Also, too, look around your seats. Any little pieces of paper, we want those up and out. Also, too, hold on now. Can we cut? Before y'all move for those things, further important.
They call me everything. How about we make some
children. Just kidding. How about you let us know, brother, no brother? Get some common that cover and we ride from behind the needle and go boy. Brother, I wonder, did you brother take the way out there? And you can even lose on the confidence. And the real fire in the valley, never no time. Running on and on, she's the truth of the voodoo and the truth. You got the reason on me, you think I like calling it wrong. No harm in it, cause I'm true. Got some pocket and chip. What's wrong, intellect, no drink, so make a lie. That's his rep, talk about it. Show a little love, baby, we can do that. Show my funny girl, baby, we can do that, do that. Take it to the job, baby, we can do that. When it's fun, it's on the side, I know it's rip off it. I said, no, that's my boy, you know it's rip off it. Yo, who knows this in the house, you know it's rip off it. It's on crew. Be on the side to make you out, get you nerves, that's all you love it. If you have too much of that, it's just for my good baby. I think the way it's thinking. Show donate, take a trip to the vision of that takes over. Down the path, and I'm a good water, and follow the zip on the griddle. I bring that Tennessee in middle. Bottle of rough on my D, that he talking shit. Takes the rainbow, all the words of walking like a joker. I'd have been that baller, I represent that starter. See, I'll be that baller, so it be no bother. I'm everybody on the tummy while you run me my head start. Including the listeners, including the list of the juggling actor. Including my own shit like a Western weekend. More time, it's a cool ride. Now the map is going wild. Can you soak me up? Roll up in the club. Maybe we can do that, do that. Show a little love. Maybe we can do that. I'm feeling on the go. Maybe we can do that, do that. Take it to the top. Maybe we can do that. And when the sun is on the side, I know it rip off it. I think no, that's what I said, oh, it rip off it. Don't get some mind, the whole one is on rip off it. Yeah, there's a beard over here, it rip off it. Live on it. Now we're in the mountain, we're talking about losing over. Follow and it shows on the things of this. I think of sometimes it's like that. Think of king and queen, feel it. Tell it on the share, so I find out what I real. And don't be an even get your shit to know it's here. Tell us what it's cool, because the nigga got the truth. Everybody know the whole time, bitch. There's two times, we know on this one. Mistaken, that ain't easy. I keep a real action, it's easy. Really, how can I be when I'm ready to music? My body's talking, I'm not angry at you. No truth, I got it all wrong. And simply emotion in every song. Listen, it's a weapon, folks. I gotta trust this just for the credit and justice. All the aspects with the hands and wolf, they got the right message. The way I take it off is right. Let it again, it's off the wrong vision. You ain't got to listen. I'm posting to guarantee you coming back. Change your mission. You wanna get the business. The idea was to be on. Extra nothing. Something you pop in. Books on my soul docket. So stop now the fat rock. Call me in that rap rock. I'm saying it, nigga. Fuck the big nigga. Think I need to be the reason. Of the truck faces. You're in certain situations. I know it's time. Turkey Steve. No one was too facing. Playing in my faces. Look at you burn like I don't need the exact simile. Who's the simile? Just stop. Ask me to rock with the sun. Nigga, nigga, down to one bad money talking to you, you say that, but what you do, honest, I can't tell what you talking, that's what we call it. Some dudes talking, the sky, I'm on the no, random when it's cool. Only for beauty, irony. I'm spitting like fire on it. Father of your hell now, my crime on me. I'm a sick range and honestly, good shit stem from me. When y'all cultivating that drops, I pay second like a trophy. W, extra rock the time, they don't live up. Almost good product, don't sell out. I am the target, broke off and just talked about. And two slider, you figure out. Stay on that big chicken, get between the legend and the hole. The rich shit is jumping up my audience. Worst case scenario from talk shows. Giving so called ghetto commentary, sell like herb jump. Tell me, how is it they can think to get off? Man, forget they just on. Them niggas is this on. Don't front up, who they is on. I'm on the same life when I'm stuck in you. Damn right, baby. Eric, da-da-da-da-da-da. You be Eric. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You be Eric. Da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 You be Eric. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You be Eric. Da-da-da-da-da-da. You be Eric. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Make some noise for LMP, D-Roll.
Hey, you said sit on.
Check it out. Yo, I heard them plotting, cursing my name, catching my death, it was shocking. Catching my breath, ruin their plans for them rotten. Here's how it all took place. I was the apple in the eye of some shook crook's face. Envious, couldn't stand that I'm poetically known. Making threats to show skills, I told them let them be shown. When it is back then, you must have lived through 12 pages. I sat back, closing back, hit like 12 pages. Now I'm engaged in word for word combat. Started off joking, but it went way beyond that. I ripped the raw rap, just kick with your back. Roll tracks like I bring in my rhymes on horseback. I force that, kids to the land of all class. I force that, minimum skill gets tossed back. He fought that, took 2 steps, instead drunk like I retaliated off the hook like broken broad straps. Head cap, living true blood, break the streets, break them out like a musical dad. As the head beat from behind came a blow to my spine. Sharp pain filled my body, overdose on rap rhyme. Pop games and paralysis, dizzy I felt to believe. See I was surrounded by hopeless entities. The cycle of death, filled the night like crypto. Defenseless, wounded, I've been to spit low. Now my life is so hit, I couldn't even hold the mic right. The sky split, my eyes twitch, I saw the white light, that's when it happened. Silence fell amongst the rapids, I heard the thunder, then the lightning started clapping. The earth moved just like the crowd when I be shouting. A storm force, you can describe the silver lining. A voice spoke, said who runs, visionary closely, I am rosy rap. Visionary fighters, 24 lines, back to see the Canada. They tried running them down like the predator. Invisible style, they couldn't see me in the treetop. But I spit more than that, he does when he beat up. He shot, left the vision of a sniper. I hit the cipher, left him wetter than a diaper. Lyrics, head on the swift like a cell phone and heavy. Like a cheater that wrote the Serengeti. The mic falls up, break the door like Voltron. Lifesaver, my lifesaver, once the blow door. Split road, heavyweight champ, the way I shit no. Let them kids know they grip the way I shit walk. When they broke from into survivors, they were so good. There's no fit, nothing remain but shredded no more. And when they're done, they're understood. You know me, brother, with the fight and what you hear. Rap skills is in the other. We ready to ride. Heavenly child, witness the ride. Another heavenly child, witness the ride. Another heavenly child. Now when you did take the rule up, say that shit. Witness the ride of another heavenly child. Witness the ride of another heavenly child. Witness the ride of another heavenly child. And on the third day, my head rolls like on hold. The name is on the rock, boo. We gotta keep shit moving. Sometimes we gotta keep out shit with shit. You know, sometimes an MC just got some MC. You know what I mean? This is that shit. Produced by my man F1G, original rapper. Yeah. Yo, too many MCs. Standing goddamn some other shit. This nigga who runs. Sipping on some motherfucking shit. Completely on some other shit. Captain on the other shit. My shit ain't hard. It's not even a play. Griff, I love you. If somebody makes some noise, you can feel that. Something to your brother like me. Cause they ain't still rap to finish still nasty. Yes, we do that. Incredible thing. When you see this nigga who rap, listen and remember this. Forward in time. Tracking friends like I was there when Ruga opened his mouth. Open my line. Yo, always open his shot. Knowing your mind. Every word spoken is mine. Get you hiding up your legs like I'm going in spine. See, I try to show you love. You chose to decline. Then he said they love the person. You understand me though, but get an album. I'll press forward with my cameo. Couldn't touch mine. If I place it on your fingertips. 30 niggas, 7, 8 cups when I begin to I'm a ya. The kid is rich, now I'm black, the treasure rack. Come on now, bring me along. I love John Black. You children better wrong. Now bringing it back, I bust back. And like your bro, it's the reverse of the black tie and smoke. But you asked for it, your ass already. Now first time I'm in storage, and I'm the lock. Y'all don't wanna be free, what you want is an excuse to come up on some bloopers. Too evil to do before whole food. So who am I to correct papers? When my check rock that, hey, of the week, then we will eat. Then I'm on, with all safety. Gemini men in high places, and dropping soon next to ruin idea. You gon' take offense in my reason, I take lessons to apply. While you take from the lesser guy, I'm like a fly in a map of daydream. Your face seems like an open target. Fuck the formality, back to reality, let's walk it. Girl, that makes anyway, so I remain throwing. I know you get the voting. That's who you select the music if you ain't choosing. You're supposed to do your thing. Fuck you now. I talk all the greatest brains out. All the brains out, I'm trying. You rap iron, so we can lay on back. Well, I know that we're making up, but we ask people. This shit, then throw your hands up. And if you sick of this shit, then throw your hands up. And if you angry and you just don't give a fuck, raise your hand, make a fist, put a finger up. And if you're feeling this shit, then throw your hands up. And if you're sick of this shit, then throw your hands up. And if you're angry and you just don't give a fuck, raise your hand, make a fist, put a finger up. Yo, still sitting and it's time to get my drum on. Thumb on your shoulder like I say something. Hope it's relevant, cause the things that the eyes don't see a heavy shit. Like half a year in the Arctic, my art stick, the art play the other trap shit. Want to come in, get your weight up, and get the fuck out. Stay play supplement, talk you over, put your foot in. My whole hood's included. Why burn bridges, but we rather burn bushes. On the MPs to make celery speak, but I'll probably get proved that. So like I said, it needs to be a hot wire, fucking rock, and it really moves. But y'all can't knock my old two lights out. At the same time, it can be wrong, you went now. Guaranteed they accompany my infamous. For real overseers, seeing overseers, seemingly seeing me without wait to dirt know. But I'm so like a Romulan vessel, but y'all already know my signal. When I bust, you won't see it coming. To be in the form of girl, so cover and perfect law, boomerang slang. Still do your thing, cause life don't stop. I'm iller than this, I get sick with it, shit. Y'all get this shit. I ain't from the little town till you fucking told your stuff. Oh, slow the gas fire from the untamed fire. Doing up in this cool P-Roster. A sport by they judge on the air, my time. Style and buster, the worry yourself. The big man, super. When the rocks are on the pot, dead like a buzzer. I don't know the boom, go out, boom out. Behind the one eye, the eye, yeah, so they bring rumble. They rip it like just a block on the side. Up in a rough one, on a dude at the ready. Your hands dirty, ass gets way too damn. Learn about to get the jail, earn hard. Be small, earning your heart. That's when I'm gonna put to rip your whole crew apart. Fingers up, what? Come on now, of course this is nothing. You just do it. Who else could trash the way through rough do it? You shouldn't fight, but still, you must chew it. Your style's not perfected, cause you must do it. I take time when creating, set the tempo. I'm about to get more, like Jets being blatant. Oh, gambling for money, I bet that you hating. I made sex the trap, but we're just dating. No more waiting, I'm around, shit is on now. I'm about to give you everything that I got on file. Go around talking loud, I'm the one that's down, don't know what to do. Now that is over, you won't hold it like that, like what's supposed to do. Nothing's coming close to lose. Crazy is the glass that I'm raising in my post, and you I just get back. No words without caution. Haters get bladed, better when I talk to DJ shit. Words spinning all back on the low like if you was in trouble, getting up sack. Please like the nigga, better than inconspicuous. Something wrong with you if you can hear it, you ain't getting it. And if you feeling this shit, then throw your hands up. And if you feeling this shit, then throw your hands up. And if you angry and you just don't give a fuck, raise your hand, make a fist, put your fingers up. And if you feeling this shit, then throw your hands up. And if you're sick of this shit, then throw your hands up. And if you're angry and you just don't give a fuck, raise your hand, make a fist, put your fingers up. Come, and repeat. We stuck the time right here. And then Uno says I can do one joint with one verse, and then I'm leaving. Alright? Run it right now, no start. It is called Bolero, like my name. Pizza from the back, ooh, ass, lower three, chuckle me in, I'm gon' see, so they cool, breathe through it, but they do it like you know, jack, it's so cool, damn that I never love, I double think like my, you ain't hide it, trying to ride it back, you can't hide it, run up, we to make sure, so we can both slide up, yeah, it's more than more, it's more, for the break force, sitting on the greenery, what makes me to be a whole lot, maybe a whole other, 18, I'm saying, brother, takes eyes and everything, of the first impression, that you represent the straight good. Now I'm making my way to the floor. I got so the I gotta know you're so just from over. That's up, mentally undressed. shut it, I didn't tell her that. First thing that money, myself on the back, money got to smell like that. Next thing you know, it's on my next Friday. I want to never do the reggae. Then I'm down to my knee, I can beat back up on that one. Single drop, if you really good, single go. Ooh, that's what I do. Ooh, that's what I do. Ooh, that's what I do. I'm in the walk, I go by the name of Illa Stevie on the tower. It's my man, I got a big up to the prophet. I ain't gonna walk on their road. Pick it up. Back there we got you be Illa CDs and you be Illa t-shirts. Please support local hip hop. I do the shit you do.
Support like this. Hey, listen. What I told y'all. I wasn't joking, was I? It's all good. Listen. Hey.
Break that down from Houston to these days. Okay. We all familiar. Yeah. We all familiar. Yeah. Y'all know the block. Y'all know how to rock with it. Check it out. Yo, life, lust, profit, envy, greed, hatred, sorry, rape, castration, mutilation, irony, comedy, drama, murder, conspiracy, project, food stamps, drugs, alcohol, robbery, wealthy, poverty, economy, urbanology, prophecy, hypocrisy, sympathy, metaphysics, business, lyrics, music, spirits, reckless, methods, questions, answers, demands, plans, topics, rockets, missiles, grenades, guns, parades, gays, injustice, racism, equality, profanity, slander, propaganda, disease, enemy, bacteria, genocide, criminality, casualty, love, life, that's so hard to do. Kill it, life, that's so easy to do. Children, they know what it's to say. I said words in life, you want it from fans, I said life, that's so hard to do. Kill it, life, that's so easy to do. Children, they know what it's to say. Instead of worship in life, they run it from Fedibird. And I see the CBD bird. They can come in, now so sleepy star, come in. Now you want it, you tell the cuts in the tape. And have a drink and see the people place. Motherfucker waste of life. You saints will die on me. And when you think about it, you want to be tragedy. You ask me, you ain't made the MC talk simple. Makes the hip hop mental. Life, that's so hard to live. Get off by staying true, now tell me what would you do if it was you? It's funny how they do it. Each time my mind goes through it. I try to stay alert, but get distracted by a skirt, then I cool it. Control my impulse by staying true, now tell me what would you do if it was you, kid? Reasons why niggas kill niggas is simple. You looking at me funny, or that nigga owe me money. Here's one I hear a lot, that nigga fucking my girl. See to me, they ain't a chick in the world that could make me kill for. I take her to my little shop of horror. Back and cheeks be sucking like she's smoking on the corner. Dismiss, get out my presence. Bitches is peasants looking for presents. Boy, one T max lessons. Hey, never stress them, beat. Never dress them, see. Never second guess them. Roll with your first instinct. You can't think beyond 4 or 5 drinks. Took a fall like Leon's face. Pussy whipped in the plate. Thinking I should've dated and chased pen out of ink. Bitches playing you out of style like you in the States buying the mix. Keeping a pussy in the club, buying them drinks. What you say? She won't give you the next catch the day after that. Smoking what you bought her while he's nothing on the back of that. Imagine that. It's funny how they do it. You know what I'm talking about? It's funny how they do it. Each time my mind goes through it, I try to stay alert to get distracted by the skirts. Then I hate the fact that it ain't dead yet. Shit. I'm saying. Whatever you want to do, man. We just, you know what I mean? Let y'all know where our mind stays at first. Come with this shit. Yeah. Poor righteous teachers. Wise intelligent. Know what I mean? Time ticking. Funky the radical hip hop. I get to the point. The teachers got to check the internet for some acceptance. They give you a what? But if you what? But keep my competition up. But not be just enough to manifest. The fact of mathematics, like the Asiatic, like the touch of the static, and that's your my concept. I got the share for this, but it's why civilized it. Hip hop flying from a black line. Keeping it to you all the time. I'm salam. Nigga, more up inside. Remember that's my way of life and nothing that's I take my time. Maybe before I manifest the rhyme. I'm stopping at here with the top of the music corner. Shakira, cause she love me more than smart, sister love me, and I love her like I love her before. I say I spend a lot of time with the queen I protect. Brother, sister close to me, take a deeper into debt. Say sister knowledge, God, that I'm queen during business, you know, hunger, you know, slap, you know, bitch, messy business, you're the mother civilization. I hate mistakes that disrespect you. They often disrespect you when they find they cannot sex you. I'm wondering when they try to now knowledge of themselves. Shakira civilized and she despises to trust herself. Shakira big black woman and she loves me like the death. When these savages try to stretch on me, tell them I say this. Wake up, mama, don't share the dream. Thinking that she's yours, not mine. Sitting here, these ain't no silly chains. It's really just a waste of time. The queen is mine. You know the what? That queen is mine. She's mine. She's mine. It's up. This one that's like thinking about Shakira, cause she leaving for this morning, sister leaving, and I think I like the other before. I tell you, strong be the vibes that combine us together. That's a love, trust, and truth, and understanding is forever. Now I ain't no one's looking, hope like hell they don't like mine. Perfection rules the ignorant, love's not blind. While I think that they dating and been crazy about it. She's all this, she's all that, and it's great about the hour. Down the extra separation, though that's one of women's powers. Like my guy, understanding things like promise for the flowers. April showers be the greatest of all showers ever know it. Reach the presence of her soul, the bottom of her heart. Shakira, see black woman, and she loves me like the death. When these savages try to sweat, stop it, tell them I say this. Wake up, come on. Now, I mean, I'm not shit, but the best at it. I spike mics with clever shit. I'm too nice to ever get on that Mackie leather shit. The concealed weapon shit, the flip the key fella shit, the look I'm selling shit, and all wax telling it. Dumb for the hell of it, lying about some killer shit. Vegas Mike Jackson will walk out some thriller shit. We spillers of the iller shit, your village I pillage it while you got to run up flick the kick drug dealer shit. I'm not feeling shit, so know what y'all dealing with? I bet who don't give a shit about rappers and this stupid shit. Gapping about shooting shit, capping cash for looting shit. Saying them is duplicates, them took over this music shit. You got 6 used to shit, your religion you losing it. Rapping is a privilege, but some niggas abuse this shit. Done, don't confuse the shit, you ain't gotta risk your losing shit. Too many styles you do you with. I use one, then I lose this shit. Lose a million pools with this. Show how nice new Jabuki is. Straight up on the truth of it. I got to give it, shoot this shit. I pop shots when you flex with it. I'm hot on some other shit. I'm too nice to ever get rich, ain't gon' switch my shit. Watch cause I'm gifted with some wicked split the split your shit. Rip right through your army shit, kill off all that monster shit. The white line show shit, that naked asshole shit, that come let us pay for sinner like bro shit. The sell your soul for dope shit, the Chris Allen and Mo shit, plus labels who promote shit by niggas who don't know shit. Shit. How many sluts you slept with? How many sluts is good dick? Boy, that got to be the worst shit that make you wanna curse shit. You flip 3 keys, kill 8 niggas in a verse shit. Boy, niggas ain't shit. Come on. Come on, Masada. Bring some shit. That's my type of see how I like to table with Get bad boys, skunk, get secret, father shop, PRT, Mr. Wise, he's the uncivilized for the. Just feel that shit. How many niggas you know that motherfucking cool? Verily, I just be gently saying shit. Open my messages. Just know who you're after with. Logically, honestly, probably building my odyssey. Nobody's honest me, not me, man. I'm in honesty. Probably honest me, impact of the world. Be proud of me, yeah. Message. So this is dedicated to my man 33rd. I used to go to shows and listen to the streets at schools. I said it's not too hard to be something Taylor could do that. So I went home and I rhymed and that's an hour. And I want no essay, but they made the ultimate hostile. I'm a whole, not a couple now, yes, I'm a troubled child, more than a couple styles, spit like a double barrel shit. I be coming with, I trip, like a double I flip my legs, you retarded, and I couple kids, split it. When I touch it, girls follow, when you touch your curl handle, you get like it's really go, like a bucket, 22, and it moves, automatic moves, and they automatic moves, not the weapons at the room, if I think that I choose, to snap my paper moves, keep taking ground moves, just from the rules, lately ladies, they be chasing me to they fucking say, you're contagious, touch me baby, give me what you got, you know I did it, hit it when I feel it, yeah. I used to go to shows, just listen to these half-ass fools, man. I think it's not too hard to listen to these half-ass fools, man. I said it's not too hard, lately something they not doing, man. So I went home, where I died, and the shit an hour. And I want no essay, nothing, the ultimate hot power. Yeah! I'm an MC motherfucker, straight up. I'm saying I ain't got nothing against rappers who trying to get paid. Get paid. Cause me myself, straight up, I need 20-inch chrome cats on my Yukon Denali. 200 new pairs of valleys and chickens from here to Cali. I don't want to be a prophet. I don't want to prophesy. I want to live the lie. I want to pack 2 black 9s, rap and still commit crimes. Impregnating a numerous amount of dimes. At the same time, blow away the white lines. I want to crucify Jesus' medallion. I want to snatch yours, sell it, and ice mine. I want too much dough to spend in a lifetime. An expensive watch, you know, the nice kind. I want the chef to wipe the knife before he slice mine. I want your wife to be my concubine. I want niggas to respect mine. I want out the welfare check lines to take lines to believe when the nigga text mine. I want to live this lie. I want a chicken who can suck the paint off with no turpentine. I want to fuck her mind. I want my name tattooed at the lowest part of your spine, just above the crack of your behind. I want you to pay the bills, but everything be mine. I want you dumb, deaf, and blind. I want you to live my glamorous lie. I want you to think your limit is the sky. Make dank your memory bank with the smoke from the lie. I want you to smile when you really want to cry. Airbrush your nails and paint your eyes. I want conscious rappers saying, this can't be wise. Holy intellect demise. Poor righteous teachers turned their back on God. Stepped out of the spiritual synagogue into a 1964 hydraulic low ride. I want you to holler back when I roll by. I want the youth to say I'm so motherfucking fly. I want to love this life. I want a 14-karat gold AK-47 with a diamond trigger. I want to murder some of these non-rhyming niggas. I want to be a rap label CEO thug nigga. The kind of break the arms of fools that fuck with you. I want a Money Magazine front page picture. And though to make Tyler Banks wanna fuck backstage with you. I want a platinum challenge able to burn an ounce of weed in it. A $5,000 silk handkerchief just to sneeze in it. I want to teach the world that money is God and believe in it. I want to give it to all these so-called conscious rappers and make their mamas grieve in it. I want to tag my name on sisters' titties at the autograph signing. I want to run my 2 fingers around your inner panty lining. I want to teach little Nicky how to stop panty grinding. With exceptions to the last 3 things I said, I just want to stop all this motherfucking lying. You hear? You hear?
yo. We just gonna keep pushing it forward. We gonna push it forward like Sankofa, Pam Cheese and a Land Rover, screaming, fuck the police, then hand over the camcorder. Holding the world on both shoulders, hip hop's now the world culture. We back formed in Jamboja, from the Bronx to the world over. Late fanatical, funk new radical, pro-black sabbaticals, mechanicals, and y'all call us animals? This rap conquer roll like Hannibal. I'm too marvelous for words, extraordinary, too very, very to ever be in Webster's dictionary. Shit is scary, but on the contrary, quite necessary to this movement of black prosperity, lyrical charity, of freestyle. Meanwhile, we getting cream now. How does the M16 with the infrared beam sound? Knock your team down, know what I mean, clown? Vocal tracks mixed with reverb and a put a delay for the SSL. Say 99.9% of us niggas gonna rest in hell. Inner city soul cell, on some of what we know well. Oh well, go sell 3 keys, get a black ledge and a whole lot of trees. A whole lot of some STDs. Put it on wax, stack a whole lot of cheese. Please, one God, one destiny. Healthy spiritualism, crushed out by consumer-oriented materialism. New world religion, black warriors bitching. Up for the income, sincome, one with the urban decay. We lay X amount of goodness to the DA88 tape. Top rate, world class, one unlimited shelf life can kick your motherfucking ass. Nigga, what?
Oh, that's heavy.
Dirty niggas, punch your dirty with the ain't chicken the picture. Take these in the picture. Watch your rocket holster. Watch the roller coaster. Knock your focus over. Lock your rocket holster. Stop 70 Marcus. Rat weed in office. Clap your feet and spark it. Salute. Spit this Vino with me. Torture no English. All that Vino titties. Watch the Vino city. Rest the fucking city. That shit on the mission. Wait, how we get shitty when we can't get in. Rest for the minute. Have my city. Brand my city. Now you niggas silly. Fuck respect Philly. Fuck you, check Philly. What you got, give me? Don't know what my niggas do, no. Let's get it, throw jacks and max. When I holler at they clap to that. Let's take off, wait, and attack the last. Fuck everything else. With Jersey, yeah. We got Jersey, double Jersey, respect the match. Fuck everything else. With Jersey, yeah. With Jersey, yeah. With Jersey, yeah. Fuck everything else. With Jersey, yeah. This money. This shit is about this money, y'all. This money. Gotta have that money. This 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 money. Come on, I need whipped cream, like without those are sick things. A business life dream with 20 and trend clean. E-class, to the apple with wooden dance singing. So off the stash, get up this white good in cash. Come on, fast, graduate to the new jag. Well, look at A, you know that SJA. Spread a lot of whipped cream on coffee, flex my weight, flex my day. Backseat, swinging that F, taking my set. CD change the back in the mess. But before the whipped cream, I wasn't shit in the jet. One breath, might be we got the number of the set. Flipping my scene, another nigga digging my queen. Cadillac, Escalade, you got cream on cream. Watch you beam, hope you understand what I mean. Pissing is clean, hoping that this shit is a dream. Trying to think it wasn't worth it. Whipped cream. Murder. Yo, understand what I'm saying here, though. This shit is called money. You know what I mean? The first verse was called whipped cream. And I was talking about all the shit that a nigga do to get a new whip. How many niggas they kill? How many niggas they got to fuck over to get that new whip? We call that whipped cream. You know what I mean? That's whipped cream. You know what I mean? But then there's ice cream. You know what I mean? My medallion, Star of David, bouncing, reflect like glitter, and motivate niggas to fight teams in pursuit of this ice cream. Every urban nigga's dream is to have nice things, even if it means not doing the right things. A knife might swing a toss letter in your spinal column. Press to get it, pigeon wanna let you hit it. Silly rabbit money, got them all acting like dummies. Dressed bummy, got some ice and nigga, you the shit. She can take a sick dick to sit next to it. Exorcist, head spins, they all wanna floss it. Fuck with the courses, we all scream for ice cream. That's ice cream. You know what I mean? That's ice cream. But when you can't get that whip, and you can't get that ice, your money ain't looking right, then you're in pursuit of what we call sour cream. It's the power thing. You pursued the sour cream. Cop the Glock 19, lodge a hot one in his spleen. Plan to lay low, cook his yayo. 2/4 cut of decon, mix to kill the lab rat instant. Persistent, pursuit to get money turned sour. Cream, shoulda never run up on our team. God know these niggas got to eat, but what's up with the excess? Rims on the Lexus, slow blow off the best press. Drop them on the Rolex, tighten up the Gore-Tex. Intratech 9, give me that. Let the semi-auto act, up on the regular. Death for the fat notes, let's let the lag smoke. Babies in the crossfire, young mother, daughter died. Now you looking water-eyed, money scam backfired. Looking down 25, life in Sing Sing. Sour cream. That's, you know what I mean? Watch what you do for that money. That money is serious, man. What's up? Give me that, we show my time. I'm gonna take this shit back to 1989. To 1989. We taking this shit back to 1989. Peep the flow. Peep the flow. Okay, tell me if you remember the way that I fly into it, the way I look at you, like you live, so niggas are all out fitting. The way they jump out, sound shit, the way they jump out, sound ticket, the way that I sell out tickets, and some out your winning, I'm out to mountain, wicked, I get out to winning, drop the house and ripping, it's a new style, learning, I'm on the low lately, so this flows make me, so lyrically conceited, so arrogant and needed, I thought I taught you better than that, your hot so is the evidence that, of course you're not intelligent that, we can see you through the development, can't see how I, you just without my entourage from 89, your lady's mind, this is the rhyme that made my time divine, wicked with the pen on paper, this time I just simply say love, he's taking an navigator, respecting the law and take off, that's what I choose to know, I'm proving to be the most, not to take your face, this is to be taking place. On my way to the top, I'm going to the top. I fucking facilities that gave birth to metaphors. I see with eminence and all sorts of purple horrors. Medical, sexual, science how I fuck with words. Alliteration, arbitrarily attack and angles. Some of the explanation, get back to the manifestation. Take away your radio station, broadcast your coordination. So much for the explanation, get back to the manifestation. Take away your radio station. Request my ego, yes, yo. We pumping it out there. So on that shit, though, my flow so anaconda. When I'm in a place I know, just not gonna see ass though. Something like I'm so broke, you can't even see ass flow. Yeah, we ain't gonna listen to the ugly booty nails the lyric. You can't outrhyme me with too much penetrating spirit. This shit like here I wear it. What's so respect my spirit? What's wrong with your hearing? You say you're in your earring. I'm pushing the try. All the way to the top. I'll be pushing the try. All the way to the top. On my way to the top. Never say never, but never will anyone ever come next to the style. Stressing me out, running your mouth. Niggas just shut the fuck up and sit down. Fucking around and get your head cracked even. You're so shotty, Stephen Owens guns that you believe in. They don't let this be the reason that we take a lead from teacher. We can regress to the streets and get ignorant, belligerent, far from intelligent, and all we on some nigga shit. How the fuck you figure your clip? The only niggas with triggers and clips, the only crew with whippers and chicks, the only crew with bloods and crips. What's up with this exclusive shit? The only shit exclusive is this classic. Get at it, clap to me, automatics. Go get your tech and blasted, faggot. So much for the flattery, pay me. You want me to marry you? Lay me. But what have you done for me lately? Romance and dates and lately. Come get her, she taking her crazy. She running around the clock. She begging to be my baby. She wondering when I'm on the top. But yo, straight up, I'm a warrior poet though. I'm a warrior poet. I represent Red Brick City, New Jersey. I mean, Have Nots Production. Red Brick City is a whole nation of fucking projects. Low income housing projects. But every now and then I like to go up in Barnes and Noble, sip cappuccino, and read poetry. You know what I mean? I keep my shit balanced, you know what I mean? But right now I'm moving to go with that sun. You know, it gotta happen that way. But straight up though, that's how that shit happens, yo. And for all the queens in here, you know what I mean? This for y'all, this one little shit. Not even 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, you know what I mean? Shit, let's hear it. No, she ain't no project hoe, hood rat, or ride or die chick. In fact, she's someone that I can move constellations, make ancestral libations, or just read a book with. I'm talking about a mango honey dust. Make love to you, the Kama Sutra. Do you the grapefruit shower sugar system. I mean, Ruby? Nah. Ruby couldn't light a match, let alone hold a piece of loose leaf down long enough to write a match next to her tofu. 2 twos. I mean, she's off the meat chain. Spiritually speaking, she's strictly vegan for spiritual reasons, and all her friends got deep names. I mean, the rhythmic motion of her pelvic thrust thus causing us to just simultaneously, spontaneously combust into mere molecules of dust burning from sex into incense burning backwards. I mean, backwards, and seeing your thoughts where cylinders with amber oil thinking body sweat perfectly in tune with this almost Sangari sex team. Yet feelings get wetter, better if you call that trauma. Peep how deep the pleasure that comes with sleep, unleashed from the seat with the CP switch to Zach Mama, Fela, Pharaoh Sanders, Shawty, all the sisters and brothers who understand the Creator's master plan, which rocks lovers under goose feather covers, plant seeds and bring forth gods by summer. I think I love her. She was the black Rolo, who's this, and her garden, right to early and come on in. The girl from Ipanema goes walking, modeling, posing, in 3/4 of clothing, short for virtue, but still unable to take over earrings. Buy Vaseline and say, girlfriend, don't make me hurt you. Shit. I'm saying, I'm talking about Shakira right now. You know what I mean? But for the love of this rap shit, man, I don't want to start no trouble. We can be here forever.
Don't take no shorts.
I hate time restraints. Don't take no shorts.
Never.
Don't take it. Okay. Check it out, right? I'm no longer shopping the deal. I'm independent, clock in the middle, cop in the wheel, writing a letter to my lover from a cottage in the grill. Age funk on the joint, see, he's rocking them still, breaking them down like, you know, I'm not what you used to. I set shit off the blackboard, 3 points and 1. Knowledge and understand, son, I'm culture or wax. I'm intergalactic whenever my tactics based on solar facts. Project complex, rocket scientist, nuclear physicist, lyricist. Broken down to the lowest compound, I'll remain the shit. Duck when I'm aiming it. Every style of rhyme you doing is fine, so how the fuck y'all claiming shit? Strange and shit, like each week claiming, changing wicks, forgetting the names of chicks just because. Insect when I come up, I swat your buzz. Pull your guns on me. I tell you to your face, you and your guns corny and dig your way outside for me. It's just like that now. Straight up, I'm no longer stressed for dough. I'm allocating my assets into LBOs. My price to earnings multiples divided by flows. I'm your harlot's target, so I'm kinda scared of hoes. Making them lust like, you know, I'm not your diamond dealer. Sex toys, smash the backboard and some. Now let me understand, hun, I'm your stamina dad. Entire package of prophylaxis whenever my tactics based on getting some ass. Maybe I shouldn't have went there. Unsaid. Entire package of prophylaxis whenever my tactics based on getting some ass. Male chauvinist, gynecologist, futurologist. Broken down to the lowest compound. Your freak will never swallow this. And so what about a model chick? watch it buzz. Pull your guns on me. Tell you to your face you and your son's corny. And dare you to wait outside for me. This is hip hop. Straight up, without beats. Fuck it. I take it back to the motherfucking shit. Niggas know I'm twice your shine. I'm like Sprite with a twist of lime. Obey your thirst. I create gods and shake the earth. When a trick ain't burst, I murder your gay click first. And worse, I ride like a funeral home's hearse. To dead niggas, I'm rough by when a wicked to the bed system. I'm urban lingo, the 8th side of a 12-inch single. I'm bingo, nah I mean yo, I'm good money. I'm quite the bomb, I write quite the poem. I'm so quite right, but still I'm quite dead wrong. Like ever since this ass ain't quite right the thongs. I kick shit like Griff. Like Lee, I press on. The tri-action trigger to your dumb ass gone. You're here? I'm that nigga. Straight up more than just a yak sipper. Don't front, I taught you this. I keep my eyes on you slave traders, watching my navigator. History's haters of the young black male. Shit. This is how we representing this shit in 2000. This shit is guns and ammunition. Straight up fight for yours, cause we gon' fight for ours. And when I blood your shit, wipe it off. NJ, Turnpike, exit 7A, write the laws. So when I light your bras, wipe it off. And then wipe, motherfucking, write your bras, bitch. Straight up, look. We check it out. This is how it go. Check it out. This is how it go. Look. Check it out though. Pay attention though. Fight for yours, cause we gon' fight for ours. NJ, Turnpike, exit 7A, write the laws. And when I light your drawers, wipe it off. Straight up. You feel me?
Fucking pull a piss, nigga.
You feel me?
What a motherfucking piss.
Haiti.
Motherfucker.
Haiti in the motherfucking house.
Yo, be in this motherfucker. Be in, nigga.
Yo, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? PRT CD in the back. The new one. Ain't nobody got it. I got some shit in the back. Come get it. Catch me on the